My ex tried to cheat on me, but of course it did not work out for him. So after some time, my ex would start sleeping with his phone in his pocket. Weird red flag, but I did not say anything. When I noticed he wouldn't even pull up his phone in front of me, that's when I thought something was up. And so one night, his phone slipped out of his sweatpants and they ended up between my legs. I was honestly going to charge it, okay? I was not intending to actually go through it or anything, but when I noticed that there were some notifications popping up as I was putting it on the charger, I noticed that the notifications were from a dating app. And yes, at that time, I did want to slap the shit out of him while he was sleeping. So instead of confronting him, I thought I needed to come up with a smart idea. I decided that I would ask my best friend, who is his type because she has blue eyes and she's very gorgeous. I asked her if I could use her photo in order to create a fake profile so that I can message him and see if there was a way that we could meet up. I mean, of course he fell for it. He definitely fell for it, and his lies were that he lived with one of his friends, that he was single, and he was just trying to meet friends, blah, blah, blah. So I convinced him if there was any way that he would be able to get a hotel for us. And this man said yes, that he was going to pay so that him and I could do things in a hotel. Now, the thing is, I personally paid for everything because he was unemployed, he was not working, he was actually not working for a while, about a year. And so for a whole year, he was manipulating me, telling me we're family, we help each other out, especially in these tough times. And guess what? I fell for it and I kept letting him use my money, so he drained my savings. This boy had the ball sack to ask me for money. At this point, I thought it was hilarious because I knew what he was trying to do, so I just gave him $50 and I went along with it. And I left the picture of him smiling that day in my head because I knew this shit was going to come back to him. So what he did, he took the $50, and then that weekend, he said that he was going to go celebrate his mom's birthday, so that he was planning on actually staying at his mom's house, which he never did because there's no room for him. But whatever, I said, okay, go for it. So that night, I kissed him goodbye. I told him that I would see him when he would come back. Yeah, right. I actually packed all of his shit. I put it outside and I changed the locks. Once he left, he started messaging the fake profile that I had created. So I had to come up with some BS because I was running late, apparently. And I said, hey, yeah, give me a minute. I am trying to look very good for you, okay? And so I had my best friend send me a photo of kind of like a sexy photo so that he actually believed me. I made him wait until about 1 a.m. and then I decided to send him some photos of a homeless man rummaging through his stuff outside. Yeah. And so I told him to enjoy his night in the hotel. He then tried to call me apparently. I just blocked his number and I went to bed. He was outside of my door the Monday after I came home from work. He was ugly crying. He was begging me. I was not falling for his shit, let me tell you. He said that apparently he was homeless. Like, I gave a fuck. This man tried to grab me. He tried to go inside of my house. So at that point, I decided that I was going to call the police because he also decided that he was going to threaten me and my pets. I decided to put a restraining order on him so that he would not get close to my house. And apparently, I found out that he is living a couple blocks away with one of his family members, and now he has a job.